If we talk about when and how Native Americans came to America, here's what history and science suggest. Thousands of years ago, long before there was a country called America or any modern cities, a remarkable journey began, one that would shape the history of the entire American continent. According to scientists and archaeologists, the ancestors of Native Americans migrated from Asia to the Americas around 15,000 to 30,000 years ago. Some recent research even suggests that certain groups may have reached the Americas even earlier. But the big question is, how did they get there? At that time, the Earth was going through an ice age. A large amount of the world's water was locked away in massive ice sheets, causing sea levels to be much lower than they are today. As a result, a vast land bridge formed between present-day Siberia, Russia, and Alaska. This land bridge is known as the Bering Land Bridge, or Beringia. Today, where we see the ocean, there was once dry land. In search of food and game, small groups of humans gradually crossed this land bridge and migrated from Asia into North America. Perhaps they didn't even realize that they were entering an entirely new continent, and that marked the beginning of their spread across the Americas. After reaching Alaska, they didn't stop there. Over thousands of years, they gradually spread across the entire continent. Some groups settled in the forests of present-day Canada, while others moved into the vast grasslands of North America. Some continued their journey south, eventually reaching what are now Mexico, Central America, and South America. Over time, the people living in different regions developed their own unique cultures, traditions, and ways of life. Now the question is, what kind of lifestyle did they live? The early Native Americans were primarily hunters and gatherers. They hunted large animals such as mammoths, mastodons, and bison. They also gathered wild fruits, seeds, and edible plants to obtain food. Over time, they gradually learned how to farm. Crops such as corn, maize, beans, and squash became the foundation of their agriculture. Now, an important question arises. Were they limited only to North America? The simple answer is no. Native Americans were not confined to what is now the United States. Their descendants spread across the entire American continent. From these people, some of the greatest civilizations in history later emerged, including the Maya civilization, the Aztec civilization, and the Inca civilization. Archaeologists have discovered ancient tools, bones, human remains, and the remains of our early settlements. In addition, modern DNA research has shown that the ancestors of Native Americans were closely related to ancient populations of Asia. Based on this archaeological and genetic evidence, scientists believe that the first human population of the Americas came from Asia.